Hello to everyone. This is Christopher here from Cars Unlocked presenting the 2021 Nissan Qashqai SV. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about the history here of the Qashqai. Those south of the border might be calling this a Rogue Sport. Here in Canada, we call it a Qashqai. Pretty much the same vehicle as your Nissan Rogue Sport. It came to Canada in 2017. We did sell a lot of them here as the crossover market is forever growing here in Canada and the US. So Nissan added another lineup, kind of the in-between of their sedan and hatchback without going to a large SUV. They did a quick refresh last year for 2020. They changed a bit of the front end and the back, which you can see in some of my other videos. But now for 2021, it's pretty much the same. So let's jump into it, starting with the side profile. This one being the SV model, it is the middle package and it's gonna come with an MSRP of $28,998. So you don't quite get the base model. This is the all-wheel drive. If you don't need the all-wheel drive, you can go with the front-wheel drive in your Qashqai. When we look at the side profile, we can see a lot of key features that we do get. For example, this one has the silver roof rails. You can also add the accessory cross rails if you are using it for those weekend adventures, putting things on the roof. Breakaway mirrors here with our LED turning signal accent right on the mirror. And then we have our body colored handles with our Nissan intelligent key, so you do get the remote and keyless entry as well. When we check out the rims of this SV model, it's going to come with these silver aluminum alloy 17-inch rims. You're going to get all-season tires from the factory. When we look at the front, you can see that refresh showing here from last year's model. They redesigned the headlights and the front end a little bit. It's going to come with the Nissan LED daytime running lights, halogen headlights, and then we do have this LED strip right here, which adds to the visibility. I like the contrast with the black and the white, the silver V-Motion grille going down, and then we have the front painted black front bumper here. And you also get the forward emergency braking and the Nissan Safety Shield, which is going to assist you in those emergencies. The power plant didn't change much from last year's model. This one is a 2-liter, 4-cylinder, 16-valve engine. It's going to come with the Nissan continuously variable CVT transmission, and that's going to pump out about 141 horsepower and 147 pounds-feet of torque. It's a direct injection, so it does get a lot of acceleration. I do like how it drives and how it handles, and you also get exceptional fuel economy. It's going to average in the city about 8.8 liters per every 100 kilometers or 32 miles per gallon. You're also going to get 7.4 liters per every 100 kilometers on the highway or 38 miles per gallon. On the back, we do have our SV all-wheel drive badging and our Nissan Qashqai badging. Like I said, if you're in the States, it's going to say Rogue Sport. We have our backup camera right below and then our parking sensors. When I open the trunk, it's not a power lift gate, but it does kind of go on its own there, and it's going to open up to 566 liters or 20 cubic feet of cargo capacity. When you go up to this SV package, you also get the divide and hide storage, so you can tuck things underneath here. You can fold this up. You know, if you buy a bunch of watermelon, you can stop them from rolling around there. As you can see, the carpeted mats slide nicely underneath, and then they tuck away for a flat storage surface. Okay, let's go for a drive. Now you can use the remote start to start it up. On a nice day like today, it's not necessary. So I'm just gonna put my foot on the brake and start it up. Before we take off, let's talk about some of the interior features here. It is a manual adjustable seat. You have the 8-way manual adjustable seat. The seats are actually really comfortable, and you get this two-tone cloth interior in the SV. You get this kind of sportier cloth. I do like this D-shaped wheel. It's the same wheel that I've shown in all my Nissan videos. Let's look at the infotainment. For the infotainment, you get this 7-inch touchscreen here. You have the digital temperature control down below that. That comes with this SV model. Very nice layout of the touchscreen. I've also done a full walk around of this. This one's not going to come with GPS, but you'll get the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto as it comes standard. You also get this nice and large backup camera here. So Very wide. You can see the guidance lines will help me, and it will just make it easier when you're parking, and you can turn those on and off with the camera button here. Now, I've always liked driving the Qashqais. That 2-liter is just enough power that you need in this small SUV. It doesn't feel like it's working hard. It's because of the direct injection. The CVT, it doesn't feel sluggish like it does in some of the bigger SUVs that Nissan offers. I really enjoy the drive of the Qashqai. It's a nice, smooth, and quick accelerating vehicle. It's great for people that may have a heavy foot but still want that fuel economy. It also comes with all our Nissan safety features. You get the rear emergency braking with the pedestrian alert, the rear cross traffic alert. You have a blind spot indicator right on your mirrors here. That's great when you're driving on the highway. If you go up to the top model, you will get the ProPILOT Assist. But I'm super happy with how it drives. It takes nice and tight turns. If you live in a large city, you don't do a fair amount of driving, and you don't have kids, I think this is the perfect mix between the car and the SUV. Phenomenal on fuel, and it picks up. Like, when you put your foot down, it will get you where you need to go. It will pass on the highway. Another big feature of the SV that you don't get this on the base, is the large sunroof here. So perfect on a day like today. Summer's coming, guys, so you get the sunroof on the SV. It's not a full moonroof like you get in the Rogue or the Murano. You just get one. So it is a 60-40 split for the seats, and then you do get a nice flat cargo area. If you do have large items, hockey sticks, dead bodies, you know, whatever you have. And then you jump into the back here. There isn't a huge amount of space, but you would expect that in the Qashqai. When you go up to this SV, you get this rear center armrest and cup holder. So it's good if your kids need to be a little separated. But 3 people my size back here, you would want to go up to something like the Nissan Rogue or the Murano. So our Qashqai is going to compete with some of the other smaller CUVs like our Ford EcoSport, our Honda HHR, that Toyota HRV. Those types are not quite cars, not quite SUVs. We're right in the middle here. And this one does stand out in its class. It does have a lot of space, tons of space in the back. That's one of the advantages that you get. Nissan offers this as kind of an in-between between their Nissan Kicks, their smaller hatchbacks and sedans like the Sentra. If someone needs a bit more space, they can go up to the Qashqai without spending big money on something like a Rogue or a Murano. So that wraps up another video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe to my channel. Tune in next week to claim that $20 Amazon gift card. Thank you for watching.